The S&P's flirting with a record Buffett's never seen in 155 years, buying nothing but hope. Dow futures dip into earnings season. The oversold names at the end. Stick around.
Right, futures are red this morning. S&P down about 0.25%, Nasdaq off over half, Dow barely dipping, ahead of big tech earnings. FTSE's up over 1%, Hang Seng Nifty sliding, and Sensex sheds 700 points overnight.
Here's today's story everyone's telling. Earnings nerves. Big tech reports this week, and the market's pricing in caution. Futures down, volatility up. Now, if those numbers beat, this exact headline becomes healthy pause before the breakout. Same facts, different mood. The bull case, valuation stretched, breadth thinning, but nobody wants to miss the top. Buffett's own indicators flashing red, and traders are buying anyway. Nothing but hope, the fool calls it. Watch how fast that flips if we roll over. S&P closed around 746. The ceiling sits at 760. That's the 60-day high. Round number resistance up at 750. Clear both, and nothing but hope starts sounding like a breakout instead. Musk's names took a hit yesterday after comments out of the White House. Same old script. Political noise, single stock pain, index barely blinks. Worth watching, but this one's about Musk's world, not the broader tape.
Dime's telling clients he's wary of long bonds, says the term premium hasn't caught up to the deficit story. Plenty of investors already acted on it. TLT's barely moved though, down 0.25%. Talk's louder than the tape so far.
Gold jumped almost 3% overnight. That's the safety trade quietly working while everyone's watching tech earnings. Dimon's warning on bonds. This might be where that worry actually goes. Oil's up nearly 6%, USO's biggest move in a while. Dollar wobble, some geopolitical premium creeping back in. Doesn't fit the calm before earnings story everyone's telling this morning, but there it is. Bitcoin's down under 1%. Ether's flat. Quiet, not panicked. Right, the name I promised you is coming up. But first, one more divergence worth your attention.
Sensex is down over 700 points. Nifty's under 24,000. Hang Seng sliding too. But the Korea ETF up over 3%. Same Asia morning, completely different story depending which market you're standing in.
Korea's at 168, breakout levels 170. Clear it and the decoupling story gets a lot more attention. Support's down at 154 if the region's selling catches up to it. Right, the name I promised you, ORCL. Down 38% this year, up almost 4% yesterday alone. Mizuho thinks there's 164% upside left. Credit risk's near an 18-year high though, so it's not a clean story.
ORCL's sitting 63% below its high. That's a brutal number for a company still guaranteeing $7 billion in AI data center capacity. The question is whether the backlog's real enough to matter.
ORCL's around 127. The floor's 120, it's held there twice. Decision level's 130. Break that, and this stops being a falling knife story pretty quickly.
This is the kind of setup Herd was built to flag. Oversold score in the high 70s, crowds starting to lean back in. Analysis, not advice, but it's exactly why it showed up on our radar this morning.
The crowd's leaning buy on ORCL. Conviction around 73 and 4 traders agreeing with the upward call. Herd direction's up. Whether that's early or overdue, that's the whole debate right now.
So, futures soft, earnings loom, gold and oil both waking up, and Korea's quietly decoupling from the rest of Asia. ORCL's the one I'm watching into today's close, free on the App Store. Links below. See you tomorrow morning.